We've seen a lot of cool Xbox 360s over the years, like water-cooled ones or even ones made out of cardboard, but this here is the most unique Xbox 360 I have ever seen. And in this video, we're going to unbox it, test it out, tear it down, and see if it was worth the $1,500 I paid for it. Wow, there it is. Dude, I can't believe I actually have this on my desk here. Let me pull it all the way out. So here it is, guys. This is an Xbox 360 laptop, like fully integrated, a screen, a console, a disk drive, everything inside of it, completely custom, made by the Ben Heck Show, which I'll talk about a little bit later, kind of what that is and where it came from. Let's go ahead and take a look at the outside of this thing. It's just like a giant briefcase. You can see on the back it's got these pretty heavy duty hinges on the back, as well as some cords that go from what I would presume is the console up to the screen. Even got our power plug. That's the one thing here. It's not fully portable because you have to plug it in, but it's pretty dang close. Now flipping to the bottom, you can see we have two rubber feet on this side. There are none over here. They look like they fell off or something, so we'll have to add those back or find some that work there and maybe clean this thing up a bit. But you can see it was, I don't know, made out of a briefcase or something. There's clearly some ventilation on the bottom as well. And flipping to the side, you can see it says HDD there, so I assume you could take these screws off and replace the hard drive. And then flipping to the front, we have two USB ports, which I would assume are just the normal two USB ports in the front of a 360, as well as what I would assume is our disk drive right there that'll hopefully function like a real 360 disk drive. And then this side looks pretty plain. Then again, flipping to the top, it's got some graphics of the Ben Heck Show. And now the moment we've all been waiting for, let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what the inside looks like. And wow, this thing is, oh my gosh, it's so heavy. Wow, that's so wild. What is that, like a 20-inch screen? We do have a little bit of protection there, which is nice. And of course, down here we have some controls. So we have a power button. Looks like an up and down eject button. I don't know if that's for the console itself or maybe something to do with the screen. I got some ventilation over here. And these are high quality components inside of here. You can see there's even some more ventilation up here. Sponsored by Element 14, which is another thing related to the Ben Heck Show, which I'll talk about here in just a minute. And then here on the top, I got some 360 branding. And then of course, just our massive screen. And it's worth noting here, I have a comparison point. I actually have an Xbox One laptop I bought a few years ago that's clearly much more jank than this 360 laptop over here. You can just see how high quality the craftsmanship and the build materials are here. And it's so cool to see. It's one of the, honestly, probably the coolest thing I own at this point. If it works, we'll find out here in a minute. And I won't talk about this too much in this video, but in case you're not familiar with the Ben Heck Show, it's a show that was on YouTube. He had his own YouTube channel, I think, or he did it through Element 14. He used to do all kinds of hardware mods on consoles like PS3 laptops, 360 laptops. I think he might have done Xbox One laptop, all kinds of controller mods and stuff. I consider him a legend in the whole hardware modding community for YouTube, so go check him out. I'm not really sure if he does anything these days, but awesome stuff to watch back in the day. But guys, let's go ahead and plug this thing in and try to turn it on, and frankly, I hope it works.